Hi there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim here to do a reading. I guess I will pull a Celtic cross. I was going to go to bed and I was like, I need a break from this haunting show. They have enough episodes for the rest of my life. I'm pretty sure of it. And, I just get so addicted to it. So I was like, maybe I'm not ready for bed. Maybe I'm ready for one more reading because I have been feeling under the weather and I feel great. Like today, everything broke and I feel so much better. Intense. All right, so I have this beautiful deck. It's called the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. I've had it for a while. It has really nice big cards. And we're going to see what messages want to come out for you. Oh, it's quiet, isn't it? I don't have my fan on. I'm sorry, I have to have like some kind of white noise thing in the background. Some type of noise going on, Okay, give me messages for Taurus. Yep. For Taurus. Two for the outcome. Huh. Well, it's an interesting reading. It's different. It's different. It's different. Okay, I have the Six of Wands on the bottom as the underlying issue. This is a card of victory, of recognition. That's good. Then I have the Nine of Wands in the reverse in the past. This is when it's almost like when we take back our energy and we've been a wounded soldier for too long, kind of speak. As far as the way I'm reading it here, you can read reversals in all different kinds of ways. It's kind of just depending on what comes on or comes into your intuition. So let me get a little bit of a clarifying message with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Sun. What's really weird, what I'm noticing right off the bat is that I have a lot of messages in this reading that are, I think I should do this, but I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to do that. I do know this, but I'm not going to. I want to be moving everywhere. I have the energy of the Chariot, but I'm not going to listen to my intuition, or something has been holding me back. Oh, but by the way, I don't feel guilty about when I decide not to, like, I'm not confined. I'm free. I'm not worried about a thing. But yet there's this decision or this movement that's not happening that I'm picking up on energy of it telling you where to to get, I don't know, to get moving in something, with something. So, I mean, the Sun can be that you had information or some kind of light that comes in your life, and it helps you realize, hey, I don't need to be giving my energy to this anymore. And so we do have like inaction, but I think it's based on something from the past that we're just not giving our action to. Like we're, in the card, it's somebody that's like taking a stand for something, protesting, marching. This is like the opposite. It's kind of like, again, that energy of maybe I feel this way, but I'm not going to do anything about it. So it's kind of different energy. It's different energy. It's, I want to say it's like grounded in place energy. In the heart space, I have the Three of Cups, which is good. And because this is you, your heart space being open to friends and gathering with people. Of course, that's what we're probably doing right now, or most of us. And then I have the Ace of Blades as the challenge. And this card is critical information that you need. That's kind of how I would differentiate. Like if you see this, if you see the card, you know, it's like they have an x-ray. They need that x-ray to know exactly where to go and perform surgery. So it's like maybe that is what it, I don't know, maybe that's it. That's the actual thing, is like there needs to be more information or absolute clarity on something before you do, because maybe what, I don't know, I'm looking, picking up a next move might be very big or very serious, this decision. Therefore, you want to make sure you have the right information, or that you have everything that you know, you have all that you need to know, you know. Tell me more about Seven of Wands in the reverse. This also could be waiting on a sign. Oh, or there's your sign. The Devil energy. Whoa. I could see this as being some kind of toxic attachment, or something that's attached to you. The Devil can represent our, gosh, I didn't notice that they're completely naked on that card. The Devil can represent, like, fears, addictions, vices, control through force, or, you know what I mean? And Three of Wands, 3-3 is your vision. It's your alignment with your vision and you seeing your ships coming in. Maybe it's because of our heart being open to some type of socializing with other people right now. And I don't know, maybe that interaction has caused some kind of expansion, like new alliances, new friendships, new partnerships, and kind of like a need to grow and expand. So what's the information that we need? What's the information Taurus needs? It's to do with stability, groundedness. I'm picking up the energy of a building, of a house, a building, residency, to oneself, keeping to oneself, stability. Being in a place of being able to put back money. So it can have to also do with some type of savings. That might be what this Ace of Coins is. It's in the reverse. I usually read it as investing in yourself. But this actually might be holding back money for yourself. Okay, so how we're feeling is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So this is good to see it in the reverse, because it means that you have freed yourself from whatever thing that you thought was limiting you or tying you down. You don't feel guilty, don't feel anxious, don't feel worried. None of that. Okay? So what else about how we're feeling? Like we want to go in a certain direction and we want something to be over. Whatever you want to be over, it's because there was not much cooperation or you didn't feel like somebody was working with you. If anything, it felt like somebody was working against you. So how we're feeling is the Six of Swords in the Death. This is like, gonna take you for a ride on a big jet plane. Get away from here. Get away. Gotta get away. Want to listen. Feeling like listening to your intuition, telling you to go in a different direction. Of course, this can be our thoughts too. You know, setting our thoughts in a different direction. It would make sense with the Eight of Swords being in the reverse that this could have something to do with, like, you're going to calmer waters because we're not as worried. Okay, and so the Death card is an absolute finale ending. Absolute. It's closure. It can also stand for great change and transformation. Excuse me, my throat. All right, so tell me about the Chariot. It's in the environment. It has to do with vehicle, travel. Maybe a strategy about how to get to another place, to go to another place. It's something where it's Spirit saying, like, yeah, well, it's time. Like, you're feeling this urge because it is time. So the Hangman in reverse with the Chariot, it's like, okay, you have waited long enough. You have sacrificed enough. Like, you didn't have to, but you did. You had personal sacrifices involved with waiting or staying in a certain position, probably for a while. What about the Page of Wands in the reverse? The Six of Cups. So that's in your goal and destiny spot. The Two of Wands. It's like a soulmate connection. Doesn't have to be from this lifetime, but the potential to make really good memories that last and last on life's journey. It's kind of about that. Feeling good about these things that you're able to do, or memories you're able to make. Could be an ending with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sag. Just because I have the King of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Wands in the reverse, is kind of like there's a little bit of spitefulness that something didn't work out, and that for a while there was a lot of pretending. For a long time there was a lot of pretending that it was. Well, but you're absolutely no longer conflicted on what's working for you and what's not. The Five of Swords in the reverse. The Two of Blades. So this gives a really good visual representation of what the Two of Swords can look like. Because it can look like somebody that's like postponing. This looks like me. Postponing my mail. Postponing getting to it. Know that a decision has to be made, but and there can be opposing sides in this whole situation. There's obviously pros and cons to a decision. But instead of putting it off, I feel like you confront it. Because it's in the reverse. So I feel like it's a feeling of, I'm finally going to move past a stalemate or a block in my life. Tell me about Two of Swords in the reverse. Whoa. The Ten of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. So it's time to really take care of yourself. Pay attention to your health. Your diet. It's time to also open up your heart again. And you are doing that, though. You're doing that. This is really loving yourself. This is an interesting Queen of Cups because the cup she has a lid on it. So there is something about, like, the Ten of Wands. I'm saying, you know, I'm not going to carry any more burdens I'm not going to do everything for everyone else. And I'm not going to do I'm not going to burn myself out. I'm going to take care of myself. Or if you are on the edge of where you're being just so active every day that you could possibly get sick or burn yourself out, then it's kind of like a warning for that. You can also read it as having a completion. So like your efforts are going to pay off, especially when this decision is made. The decision is to go with your intuition, since it's the Queen of Cups for sure. Tell me about the Ace of Coins. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Coins in the reverse. What are we waiting on something? Some kind of payout, money? Look, I got victory, the Three of Coins, and then the Lovers underneath that. What is the Nine of Pentacles? Whoa. Nine of Pentacles about. The reason why I'm not reading it as putting in more effort is because this 10 of Wands, I feel like you are putting in the effort. And so this would be a new investment. I have the King of Swords in the reverse, the World, and Temperance in the reverse. Sorry. Five of Cups in the World. There's almost like a person. Okay, so this could be the person that we were having an ending with, or what we were trying to build that were like didn't work out. It could be because the person that you feel like they didn't put as much effort into, I don't know, maybe they were codependent or something like that. There's some feeling of like they weren't putting in the effort. There's sadness attached to this situation. Whoever that person was with the King of Swords in the reverse, it's almost like I said earlier, where are you with me or are you against me? With the King of Swords being in the reverse, you would feel like somebody's against you, or like somebody has a brilliant mind but they don't use it in the right ways, or so, I mean, it ends up adversely affecting you. This could be just a very hateful person. Or I mean very smart person, but there could be an issue with their discipline, or with discipline, staying disciplined. But the Temperance in reverse is like, well, it's divine timing now, and probably to move forward with this World energy being the new chapter. So some kind of ending that leads to the new chapter in your life. Okay, tell me about Six of Swords in the reverse and the Moon. Because like I said, what's that song? Is it Green Day, that Walking Contradiction? That is what this is, because we have the Moon. It's what your intuition is trying to tell you, and it's what you're tapped into. However, the Moon can be like there's some type of illusion going on, possibly. We have another Three of Cups. Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it's telling me. So it is time for you to do this single mingle thing. Okay, I don't know if it means partnership or what, but like to get out there. The reason this is showing up, you could be keeping yourself distracted by not actually thinking about the current circumstance. Maybe by going out with friends, Hey, cheers. And let's try not to think about the things that we're really wanting to change, or not think about that we're not happy in our environment or with the people that we're around. So we're going out. Or, yeah, it's like not wanting to think about how dissatisfied you are. And so therefore it results in this whole, I'm not listening to my intuition then. And yet you have the Moon. And then you have the Moon. Well, maybe this 108 deck. And so it is about how dissatisfied you are in a current commitment or contract that's coming apart. So we're making a strategy that maybe we haven't thought about much, but there is a strategy that we're needing to make, or we're going to make. This corset card in the reverse is like the Eight of Swords in the reverse, because you're actually freeing yourself from the words that it says on this card, which would be held together, boundaries, restriction, prim and proper, following rules, structured, buttoned up, perfect posture, holding it together, support, shapeshift, people pleaser. But we need to give, I guess they're saying to focus more on the strategy then, on the next move. Strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, tactics, moves, counter moves, master plan, course of action, power play, and game theory. And the flag, the recognition card, was wanting to come out. It was very similar to this Six of Wands, because there's something you're going to be victorious on. This is, by the way, the 108 deck. I got this off of Etsy, if you're wondering where I bought it. Dynamite, excitement, passion, action, suspense, destroy, powder keg, fantastic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, a short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected, fast. And that's what the Chariot, so the Chariot's saying, look, we've waited long enough. Now something's about to happen, and it's going to happen fast. There's your energy, person of earth, the provider, the caretaker, grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, prosperous, materialistic, possessive, but dependable. Oh. Or once for some of you all, it's really about freeing yourself from a contract. And maybe because there's a new one coming in with the rings. So there could be some kind of romantic contract that's up that you just know. Or there could be some kind of it's just some kind of connection that's up because another one's coming in. And so this is your like-minded people. This is your the areas where telepathy is possible, right? Interconnected or soulmate. And it looks like you're going to meet that person, that energy, shooting star, quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, a moment in time, luck, passionate, passing through, enterprising, and brilliant. I also have shield, defensive, protect, support, safeguard, block, guardian, stand up for, being prepared, heroic. And that's the Six of Wands is too, is heroic. Bodybuilder, power, strength, forceful, determined, discipline, vigor, domination, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, self-improvement, resistance, and exercise. And a big yes with the rings card, and you get the yes. The answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track. And it has to do with love. Look, it's connecting the rings and the yes. Anam Kara. Unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted, always tenderness, timeless, constant affection, best friends, unchanging, infinite love. Sword and scales, which is something to be balanced out, is the truth, justice and due process, integrity, hear me out, legal matters. Another 8, this is good. Diligence with the beehive, persistence, stamina, effort, harvest, and endurance. Yeah, okay, well, let's get an angel number for you. And let's close out this reading. By the way, thank you for those who have gotten private readings. If you would like one, that information's in the description box. You just fill out what you want to know on checkout and then in the notes section, and then shoot me an email. Make sure it goes your email, you know, your videos to your email. I can't talk. And I get them done within 48 hours. Wow. You have some strong numbers. Okay, so I have master number 22. You're in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured you can achieve anything you wish. I'm aligned. 777. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow. 66. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. 66. And those are your messages. Thanks, dear Taurus. Bye.